Hi there, I'm Ashley, and today I'm going to show you how to format your ebook for Kindle device, and also how to, once you have uploaded your book to the Amazon Kindle store, how to download the files and then edit them as an EPUB or a MOBI in several different ways. The first thing that we need to do is we need to get all of our book content, all the text for the content of our book, and we need to get it in plain text format. So whether you have your book in Word, Microsoft Word, or some other software that has formatting, you need to just select it all and copy it and paste it as plain text into just Notepad is what I have open here. Sorry about that. And this is just dummy text. I have, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. I have chapter titles and then just dummy text to take up the paragraph spaces so that it looks like we have something, so that we're able to see the changes. So anyhow, so you would get all of your book content here into Notepad so that it's plain text. And then what we're going to do is, once it's in Notepad, you're going to select it all again. You're going to right click and you're going to go copy. And then we're going to go to Google and type in remove blank lines. And the first result that I get, at least, is textmechanic.com. So we want to click on that. And we're just going to do it right here within this editor. So we'll highlight all of the text that they have. We'll delete it so it's blank. And we'll right click and paste as plain text. And up here, we just want to click the Remove Empty Lines button. And so it's going to change our text to this so that there aren't any empty lines anymore. Okay, so next we're going to right-click, as you can imagine, select all, and we're going to cut that. We're going to go back to Notepad, and we're going to paste it over this version that has the blank lines, so paste. Okay, so now the next step is to download my Kindle formatting software, which is very basic and easy to use. The link is in the description of this video, so just go ahead and click on that to download the software. It's a Windows software only, so you will need Windows to use it. So anyhow, once you have downloaded that and installed it, it should show up in your programs list as Kindle template generator. So you can see it's right here in this folder. So then we want to click on Kindle software. And it's going to bring up a window that looks like this. And we are going to click a new book, which will make a dialog pop up with these text inputs. So, I mean, this is just an example, so I'm just going to put book title for the book title. And then subtitle, book subtitle. I'm just going to put author name. The date is where you put the copyright year, so we'll just put 2016 for this. And then it has a space for your website, so we'll just put yourwebsite.com. And then click on Add Title. Okay, so now we have a screen that looks like this, and what we want to do is we want to, over here on the left, click on book title and highlight it, and then over on the right here where it says add new page, we want to click that, which will pop up this window asking for the page title. So we're going to just call this chapter 1 and then add page. So you'll notice on the left this creates a little plus sign to the left of book title, and we're going to click that and it will expand all the pages that we've added to this book title. So once you've done that, then we want to make sure to highlight chapter 1, which will bring up this blank box over here on the right where it says please write text here. So what we're going to do is head over to Notepad here, and we're going to grab all our text for chapter 1. So you have to kind of pay attention because there are no more blank lines to separate it. So here's chapter 2 is where it starts. So at the end of this chapter 1, we're just going to highlight everything there and grab that text. So we'll cut that and go back here. And you can't right click and paste in this, but what you can do is just highlight the line that says please write text here, and then use your keyboard to do Control V, and it will paste it all, as you can see. And then as you add your chapters like this, click save afterwards for each one, just to be safe. So we're just going to repeat this process for all the chapters in our book. So we go back to book title, highlight that, and then add new page. And we're just, oops, we're just going to be doing the same process. So, you know, chapter 2, add page, highlight chapter 2, go over here to Notepad and grab all of our text for chapter 2, cut that out of there, highlight that, and then Control V and save. And so, yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. We'll do this a couple more times, just you know, so you get more familiar with it. So we'll highlight book title again and add new page, chapter 3, add page, highlight chapter 3, grab your text from Notepad, cut it, highlight the text box here, Control V, save, and one last time we'll highlight book title, add new page, chapter 4, add page, highlight chapter 4, grab our text, and highlight Control V and save. Okay, so once you've done that, the next step is that you need to go to the File menu up in the toolbar, and before you click Generate, you need to go to Settings right here, and you want to click on Header HTML. So when you downloaded the software, it will be a zip folder, and when you unzip it, it should automatically I have to navigate to the right folder here. Sorry, this might take me 2 seconds. Okay, so it should contain a folder called Kindle template, and that folder should have these 2 files in it, header HTML and footer HTML. So we're looking for the header HTML right now, so we're just going to click on that file and click open, and then this little pop-up's going to appear, and it just is confirming what file we chose, and we're just going to click OK. And then we need to do this also for the footer. Same thing, and then we'll choose the footer file and click open, and then we'll click OK. And after you've, I'm sorry, settings and generate directory. So this will create a folder for your file that you're about to generate. So you can create that wherever you want to. We'll make ours on the desktop. We'll make a new folder called book. And we'll select it and click OK. And OK again. And that's it. And now we're set to, in the lower left corner here, click the Generate button. And it's super fast. Template generation complete. Click OK. So we can go ahead and close this now. And then we want to head on over to our desktop, in this case, and find our folder. Right here it is, book. We're going to open it. And here's our Amazon ready file, which you can also open in your browser. So you can just double click it and it'll open in Chrome or your browser, and we'll be able to see the file here, which is pretty much how it will look in Kindle. Obviously the main difference is the screen size. So anyhow, let's go ahead and walk through the rest of this process. So we'll head on over to KDP in Amazon, and for this example, we'll create a new title like you would. So we'll just ignore all of this stuff for now because we don't need to mess with that. This is just an example. Okay, so down here where you add your book content file, we're going to click Browse, and we're going to find our file we just created on the desktop in our folder called Book. And there it is. So we'll select that and open it. And so now you can see here that Amazon is uploading the file, and they're going to now be converting it to Kindle format. So they say it might take a few minutes. It's not going to take very long because our file is super small. It doesn't have a lot of text. It's just a example file. So this should only take a minute. Okay, so upload and conversion is successful. So that's good. Okay, so and then we're going to add our book cover, so we assume that you already have one of those. So I'm just going to use a cover from one of my other books. Okay, so this is a cover from another one of my books. We'll just use this for now. So there, the cover uploaded. Okay, so that's done. So we'll down here we'll click Save as Draft. Okay, so it's going to make us enter the title. So we'll just call it book title because we're not really going to use this, obviously. So Save as Draft. There we go. Okay, so now you should be pretty much set. Okay, so now what you can do is down here at the very bottom of the screen, it'll say Downloadable Previewer, and over here on the right it has this option to download HTML. So what we're going to do is click on that, and we're going to, even though we've already uploaded HTML, this is going to give us a different version. So okay, so as you can see, it downloaded a zip folder, so we'll go ahead and open the folder where that is. Alright, so here's our thing, and what we're going to do is we're going to unzip the file into its own folder. So we'll scroll up and find our, there it is, book title. Okay, so now you'll notice that this contains some different types of files. Okay, it has a folder for images, and we're going to find our cover folder in there, as you can see. And it has a separate folder for HTML. So this is our book content that we uploaded. And this is the basically like the manifest file. Oops. So the cool thing about this is that you can also right click on this and click rename, and then move your cursor to the very end and delete the extension zip and change it to EPUB, and then say yes. And so if you have the Amazon Kindle Previewer downloaded already, you just double click on this and it will open in the previewer. Okay, so here we go. And here we are. There's our title page. There's our table of contents, and we can check to see if it works. That looks like it's working. Chapter 4. Yep. And if we want to get to the table of contents, we can click this up here. It'll take us back. Chapter 2. And then also if we click up here on this icon, we can see the cover as well. So that's a nifty little trick, and hopefully it's useful to you. Thanks for watching.